Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Ronald the Peculiar One. Well, I did a video a while back trying to fix this, or attempting to fix, get their synthetic stuff off, those synthetic leather jackets, as you can see there. Um, Now, before we do the video itself, I thought I'd do a little video, little part here explaining what happened in the video, since I don't have any more content of this. Anyway, I attempted to use rubbing alcohol to remove. You'll see when the video starts. Uh, me It's me attempting to remove all this synthetic leather spray on, whatever it is, fake rubber chemicals, to try to make it look like a real leather jacket, but it's fake. Anyway, I wanted to remove it, and it turned out that I ended up ripping it, and it became a mess, as you can see in the video. That just kind of multiply that little pile. You see how messed up how messed up it is. um, how filthy it was to try to fit to get it all off. But anyway, before the video starts, of that specific part that you will see when you'll see me trying to take the stuff off, and it was a complete failure. I had to throw the jacket away anyway. I mean, the chemical, who knows, you might grow an extra arm or extra nose. Who knows what's in that stuff that they used, that chemicals they used to make that. The jacket would have been better if they didn't spray that stuff on in the first place, but they did, and it started flaking. And I did the best I could, and then to get it off. And don't worry about the kitty brush. I cleaned it. I washed it really good before I used it to on the kitties again. So no worries on that. It was completely safe to use because I made darn sure that it was completely washed and cleaned. But yeah, I had this video for a while, and so I decided, why not finish it off. And so basically, it was a failure. I started to get holes in it. It ripped it and put a hole in it. And my advice is just throw it away. Don't buy these types of jackets. Don't get these synthetic fake jackets, leather jackets. Get real leather jackets, where the whole thing is actually made out of leather. Don't buy these synthetic China uh, cheap made jackets. If you're going to get a jacket like this one, don't get it with the synthetic. Just get the cloth one, sort of like what you would use to run, out in the cold, where it has a hoodie. It zips up twice. It has like 2 layers to it. Get something like that. Don't get something that has a spray-on stuff. That's just my take on that. And so before the video starts, you'll see that I was so determined to think that it was going to work. Remember, towards the end of the video, I did say that I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. Or I said it. I might have worded it differently, but it was just me attempting to do it, and it was a failure. So I hope you enjoy this little video of do not buy these jackets. Do not try to do what I just did. Just better off throwing them away, especially if they're cheap ones. I think I paid like 30 bucks for this jacket, or 20 bucks or something. I don't remember. It was a while back, many years ago. But it started to flake up on me, and I just thought, well, hey, if I could just remove this stuff, I can keep the jacket longer. But that's not what happened. It started to get really bad. I got the stuff all over me, and I felt like, I don't know, my skin felt, dirty and achy. Maybe because it was the alcohol constantly getting on my hands. But yeah, don't attempt this. If and there might be other things you can use to remove this, but all I had was alcohol, and it was not worth it. The time and the hassle, it just wasn't worth it. It was a nice jacket if they wouldn't have sprayed this stuff on, or if it didn't flake like it did. And alcohol, anything like that, it made it to flake. So let's say you bought it brand new, and somehow you got some, gasoline, motor oil, a little bit of alcohol on the jacket, it will start flaking. I mean, it instantly reacts, chemical reacts, and it starts to flake right up. So my advice, just real quick before the video start, before you'll see what I was doing. Um, just don't do it. You just don't get these types of jackets. They're not worth it. They're just not worth the hassle, and who knows what's in those chemicals, like I said. So thank you very much, and on to you watching what I was attempting to do, but I did not show the end result, where it was ripped or anything. I don't have that part. I did not record that part, so that's why I'm kind of doing an introduction before you see the video, before you start watching the actual content that I was doing. It's just not worth it, everybody. Please don't get these types of jackets if you can avoid it. I had no idea what I was when I bought it. It was cheap. I thought it was okay. It looked all awesome, you know. But it turned out that it started to flake like this, and it was. I'll just say it was just a mess, and it was disgusting when you think about it. I was disgusted to. Basically, you're kind of getting ripped off. I don't know why people would do that. Why would they spray on chemicals like that to make it look like a synthetic leather jacket? It's just, why? Just have it be cloth, or make it black. Make it the same color. Just make it cloth. Why would you put the chemicals on it like that? I didn't know what I was getting myself into when I bought it. I just thought it was a good deal. But okay. Now on to what I was doing, and the end result. Well, it'll just the video is only a few minutes, and then it kind of ends, just so that you know. If you listen to the way I was talking, it was just like I thought it was going to work, but yeah, it's not worth it. So my advice, don't buy it. Okay, here we go. I hope you enjoy my little bit of content, and thanks for having patience with me. Here we go. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do something different. I have one of those synthetic jackets, that synthetic leather stuff. I think it's just like spray on rubber or something. See how it's flaking up. Well, the best thing to do to take that off, get yourself some isopropyl alcohol, put it in a spray bottle, and spray it on there. And let it sit for a little bit. And take yourself a brush. I'm using a kitty brush. I'll have to wash that real good, where it doesn't scrape into and tear up the cloth. It'll come right off. You gotta spray it a few times, let it soak up, and it'll come right off. See, there you go. And it comes right off. You just gotta, see that? Comes right off. But it leaves a mess, see? So you wanna do this where you have to clean it up. Make sure you wash it afterwards really well in the washer. So that you can get it off, all of it off, and that should prolong your jacket so that you can wear it if you don't have money for another jacket for right now. It's a mess though, but just use isopropyl alcohol and spray it down. You have to do it a few times, again, like I said, and then you'll get that right off. And then make sure you wash it. Probably not put too much stuff in the washer with it, so that it don't get on the clothes. But there you go, and it'll come right off. It comes off quite quickly, as long as you have something like this. Make sure it ain't sharp, because it'll tear into your the cloth, and then you won't be able to. It'll have holes in it, so don't do that. So there you go. That's a little quick video on how to remove that synthetic stuff from your jackets. I mean, it'll give you, it'll stop the flaking, because it'll all be off of it, and that'll give you a little bit more time or life with the jacket if you like the jacket. But that synthetic stuff, I think it's just spray on rubber or something, and it temporarily, holds up after and something gets on it, and then just starts flaking and peeling off anyway. So yeah, I use that alcohol and spray it on there, and that will remove all of it. It doesn't take very long to get it off of there. It's just more of a patience, and like I said, look at that mess, and you just work your way across the jacket. My recommendation would be to do one sleeve at a time, one part at a time. Don't do the entire thing at once. Do one piece at a time. That way you have patience to do it. I already did one sleeve, and it'll come right off. But like I said, it leaves a mess. So because I want to keep this jacket for a while, hopefully, this is something that I'm just doing to find out myself. And apparently, alcohol works, and that's probably the safest way to use what I've known have. So. All right. Thank you for watching. I hope that helped everybody that has a problem like this. Moving on to the next video.